What's up, guys? Toronto Pearson Airspotter is here. Welcome to the third episode of Travel Thursday Crosscheck podcast. As you may know, something grounding for almost 2 years. One of the aircraft has been grounded for almost 2 years from the two fatal crashes, killing all the peoples from the crashes very unfortunately. But however, 737 MAX is returning. If you want to know about WestJet is returning Boeing's 737 MAX 8 to service with commercial flight. So before I start, make sure you turn on the notification, make sure you subscribe to these YouTube channels, and also make sure you follow me on Instagrams, Toronto_Pearson_Airspotter. So make sure you follow on my Instagram and subscribe me on YouTube for more videos, as more new videos coming up. So let's start. It has been almost 2 years when 737 MAX has not been in the sky due to grounding because of the fatal crashes happened there in 2 years ago. 737 MAX 8 aircraft are returning to Canadian skies. So if you want to know which airlines will be the first to fly 737 MAX in Canada, the answer is WestJet will be WestJet already the first Canadian airline to return the aircraft to commercial service with a flight from Calgary to Vancouver, which happened on Thursday morning, following extensive review by Transport Canada. For the aviation agency, they took the unusual step of issuing independent authorization with the aircraft after spending roughly 15,000 hours reviewing the planes and ordering specific designs, like to try to change a little bit or change something to make it more safer, like beyond what other agencies like the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration have ordered. So it's part of the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration. So I think while they're grounding, they are still figuring out how to, and the investigation about what the cause and what is needed to improve to keep it safe. Federal Aviation Administrations as well as Boeing have come under intense scrutiny for the original approval and design process of the aircraft. We failed to disclose an address what would turn out to be fatal flaws in the plane, which happens in the fatal crash in 2 years ago. This could be faulty airspeed sensor and software that pushed the nose of the plane down in response to the readings that were identified as the cause behind two devastating crashes just 5 months apart. So I think, so they know it could be faulty airspeed sensor and the software. So that could be another problem, and it could go stall, and then it could be another problem and really dangerous if faulty airspeed sensor and software push the nose of the plane down. So that would be really dangerous. As the result for the two deadly crashes, 150 people died due to the fatal crashes. For the Nicholas Robertson, the Director General of Civil Aviation from the Transport Canada, he said it's not a common. But when they asked about the independent authorization issued by the agency. So, however, Robertson, they added 3 Canadian airlines operating the 737 MAX as well as the pilots union with those operators support the change they made to the aircraft in order to meet Transport Canada approval. So that's why they need to change something That could be they have to adjust the computer's sensor stuff, or they have to adjust some technologies, or maybe some maintenance, or sometimes pilot may have to do more training to familiar with the 737 MAX, because 737 and the 737 MAX new generations, the cockpit looks similar, but they're a little bit different because of the technology stuff. Because 737 new generation and 737 MAX, 737 MAX is more technology and is more efficiency than the original ones. But however, for the family of the victims, they argue that the plane should be permanently grounded forever. For the U.S. authorized the plane for commercial service in November 2020. They prompted family of the victims to plead with authorities to revoke their decisions. They don't want to permanently ground it forever. They don't want to ground it forever. For the EASA, Europe Civil Aviation Authority, is all expected to clear the aircraft next week. I believe it's already clear as of for now. As according to the sources, it says updated January 21st, 2021 at 9:47 p.m. It was the last updated. So I believe the Europe's Civil Aviation Authority, I think it may be clear as for now, but make sure you check that out. Other sources for more updates. At the same time, airlines returned the plane to commercial service for face the challenging of getting consumers back on board the troubled aircraft. WestJet and other shared with Global News on Monday show airlines likely still face a steep climb when it comes to overcoming consumer fears about the Boeing aircraft. According to the airline internal customer research, they said the pandemic has made flyers apprehensive to fly and even more apprehensive to fly on the MAX. Over the past 18 months, flyers have become significantly less comfortable with the idea of flying on the MAX. So, happened in the last 18 months. 18 months ago, 2 in the 5 Canadian flyers have become less confident in the MAX, and the 2/3 of Canadian flyers will avoid flying on it. So I think because they were scared to go on the 737 MAX, because they think 737 MAX have too many problems. They cause more crashes, so that's why they want to avoid it, and they were scared because too many problems, which happens 18 months ago. After the second crashes happened. But however, the research conducted last fall, it highlighted the mistrust many appear to have towards Boeing itself as well as airlines when it comes to weighing in on the safety of the aircraft. Boeing and the Federal Aviation Administration already blasted in an 18-month long investigation by a U.S. congressional panel that found grossly insufficient oversight and major failing by both players in the designs and certification of the aircraft as the causes of the disasters that killed so many people, that causes 2 fatal crashes in almost 2 years ago. So, however, there were, a combination of a series of faulty technical assumptions by Boeing's engineers, a lack of transparency on the part of Boeing's management, and grossly insufficient oversight by the Federal Aviation Airside. The policies with solid regulatory kept on the part of the Federal Aviation Airside, as according to the report. This could be a series of faulty technology assumptions, which could be like engineers, or it could be lack of transparency. Like they don't have enough information to how to make it more safer. So I think when they start making this to improve this aircraft, I think they don't know how to keep it safer. So that could be lack of transparency on the part of Boeing's management. So and quality insufficient oversight by the Federal Aviation Administration. However, according to the report from Boeing, with how crucial information from the Federal Aviation Insight, its customers and the 737 MAX pilots, they are talking about the software and sensors failings. So the most problem with the 737 MAX could be software and sensors failings. So this could be a lot of problems. According to the WestJet research, that 77% of respondents that they want to hear from Transport Canada to determine the safety of the aircraft, but however, 3% saying Boeing will be the most credible voice, and 1% saying the airlines will be, and only 9% said the same about the Federal Aviation Insight. So who knows? But however, WestJet already started with 737 MAX. And for Air Canada, I think Air Canada is preparing for 737 MAX right now. I think they're preparing for it under certain routes. For Sunwings, I don't think Sunwing is not operating 737 MAX at this moment. And Sunwing is not operating this moment because of more travel restrictions. They have to ban it and because of the pandemic. But however, this could be really scary on the 737 MAX in the last 18 months. So in the future, when you travel, even though if you travel essential during the pandemic, or if you're traveling after the pandemic, like when the COVID is done, and when you book, and if you don't want to be on the 737 MAX, my suggestion is when you book, make sure you pay attention to the aircraft. If you see 737 MAX, or if you see A320, if you don't want to fly 737 MAX, that's totally fine, but my suggestion is make sure look at the flight, look at the aircraft carefully. But however, some flights may only have 737 MAX available only. So unfortunately, if you want to fly to anywhere and it's only available and it's 737 MAX, unfortunately, but I suggest pay attention to the airlines aircraft, because some airlines may operate only just 737 MAX from this destination to another destination, but some airlines they fly different aircraft certain types. So please make sure you pay attention to the airlines and the aircraft type when you book your flight, when you travel essential, or when you travel when the pandemic done and COVID is done. So you have to be really careful when you book your flight for next time. So, and that's it for today. And we will move on to the Air Canada safety videos. But before I go to the Air Canada safety videos, please don't forget, give us likes and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and make sure you follow me on Instagram, Toronto_Pearson _Airspotter. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, and don't forget, give us a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And hope you stay safe. And just a reminder, please cancel the application if you have none, or if you go on vacation soon. Please cancel this. This is not a good time to travel this time because of pandemic COVID-19 ongoing, including March break. Yes, including the March break. Please cancel your March break vacation. And see ya. Stay safe.
Welcome aboard Air Canada.
Bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada. Pour votre sécurité et votre confort, nous vous prions d'écouter attentivement cette brève vidéo.
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you pay attention to this short video. Please place baggage in the overhead bin and heavier items under the seat in front of you.
Veuillez ranger les bagages dans les coffres supérieurs et les bagages plus lourds sous le siège devant vous. En prévision du décollage, asseyez-vous confortablement, redressez le dossier de votre siège et rangez votre tablette.
In preparation for takeoff, make sure you're comfortably seated with your seat back upright and tray table stowed. For your safety, you must wear your seatbelt when the seatbelt light has been turned on, and we suggest wearing it even when the sign is turned off.
Pour votre sécurité, gardez toujours votre ceinture bouclée lorsque la consigne est allumée. Nous vous conseillons de la garder attachée en tout temps, même après l'extinction de la consigne. Attachez votre ceinture et ajustez-la autour de vos hanches. Pour la détacher, soulevez la partie supérieure de la boucle ou appuyez sur le bouton.
Fasten your seatbelt by adjusting it around your hips. To release it, lift the upper portion or press on the release button. Air quality is important to us. That's why we always ensure that you enjoy a non-smoking environment.
La qualité de l'air est importante pour nous. C'est pourquoi nous tenons à vous offrir un environnement sans fumée. À partir de maintenant et jusqu'à ce qu'une annonce soit faite à l'arrivée, les appareils électroniques portatifs doivent être réglés en mode avion.
At this time, your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival. The illustrated card in your seat pocket or magazine rack explains the many safety features of this aircraft. Please review it sometime before takeoff.
La carte illustrée placée dans la pochette du siège ou dans le porte-revue explique les nombreux éléments de sécurité propres à cet avion. Veuillez en prendre connaissance avant le décollage.
If there is a need to evacuate the aircraft, leave your personal belongings behind and follow the seat-mounted lighting in the aisle to the nearest emergency exit.
S'il fallait évacuer l'avion, laissez vos effets personnels. Suivez l'éclairage des sièges côté couloir jusqu'à l'issue de secours la plus proche.
There are 4 exits located on each side of the aircraft. All of these are indicated by a green exit sign. Please locate the one nearest you.
Il y a 4 issues de secours de chaque côté de l'appareil. Elles sont toutes signalées par une enseigne verte. Veuillez repérer celle qui est la plus près de vous. Si la pression de la cabine change, un masque à oxygène ou une languette rouge tombera du panneau au-dessus de vous. Restez assis. Tirez la languette ou le masque vers vous. Utilisez ensuite la bande élastique pour maintenir le masque sur votre nez et votre bouche et respirez normalement pour activer l'arrivée d'oxygène. Mettez toujours votre masque avant d'aider quelqu'un.
If the cabin pressure changes, an oxygen mask or a red tab will drop from the panel above you. Remain seated. Pull the mask or the tab to bring the mask towards you. Use the support strap to hold the mask over your mouth and nose. Breathe normally to start the flow of oxygen. Always secure your own mask before assisting another person. If there is an emergency landing on water, reach under the seat or beside your leg rest. Remove the elastic band if required. Pull out the life vest from the pouch.
Dans le cas d'un amérissage, prenez la pochette contenant le gilet de sauvetage sous le siège ou près du repose-jambe. Retirez la bande élastique au besoin et sortez le gilet de la pochette. Enfilez le gilet. Fixez le crochet autour de la taille et ajustez la ceinture. Ne gonflez votre gilet qu'au moment de quitter l'avion. Pour gonfler le gilet, tirez la languette ou soufflez dans le tube.
Slip it on. Fasten the waist clip and tighten the belt. Pulling the tab will inflate the life vest. You can also inflate it by blowing into the tube. The life vest should only be inflated as you leave the aircraft. If you need any assistance or have any concerns, please let one of us know.
Si vous avez besoin d'aide ou si vous avez des préoccupations, adressez-vous simplement à l'un d'entre nous. Merci d'avoir choisi de voyager avec Air Canada.
Thank you for choosing to fly with Air Canada.